Hi guys, I'm Leon and I'm back again. Today we're gonna talk about this little body here, the Apex 9 Mini, which is a mini keyboard from the SteelSeries. They made another awesome product for gaming. And this one is really small, as you can see here on my fingers, it's really small. But it's a solid little piece. It feels like a brick. It's so solid and thick and, it's heavy. Really stabilized on the table. But well, let's jump into my channel and see what's up, and I will tell you the whole story about this little keyboard here and how good or bad it is, or if it really worth €100 for a legit keyboard. Well, let's talk about that. Alright guys, I'm Leon and I'm back again. Today we're gonna talk about gaming. Yes, it's the geek Leon that's talking now. I'm not doing so much of biking during the winter time because it's cold, it's wet, and it's not great at all to bike. I don't like it, it's boring. It's actually taking out the soul of real good biking. It's biking in the winter time because everything feels like shit. I do a lot of gaming, which I assume you could realize if you watch my earlier shows here. And I only game CSGO, so I will not put out any CSGO gameplay from me, not at all, but you can add me on Steam as Random. My name is Random with a 4 instead of an A, that's Random, and it's a little dragon, and that's me, Random. And on Faceit, my name is Who is Stan. I don't know what I chose the name, but that one was the only one that was open, so I just wrote in Who is Stan, that was me, yeah. So yeah, you can go and Faceit and add me there. Anywho, before I jump into this review on this awesome keyboard, so now you know it's awesome, you can cut off this and you don't need to, look at this face for like 7 minutes and, see me raving about it. But so far, I can tell you, and not spoiler, but it's a really good keyboard that I'm gonna review for you right now. But before we do that, I'm gonna say that I will not jump into any technical stuff. I'm not the kind of dude who will, doing mantras over technical stuff. I don't care. I just want the keyboard to work. But if you like to see exactly what's under the hood, so to speaking, you can go into SteelSeries.com, because this keyboard is from SteelSeries and it's called Apex 7 Mini. Is it Apex 7 Mini? Yeah, it is Apex 7 Mini. Apex 9 maybe? The keyboard is called Apex 9 Mini, not 7. It's Apex 9 Mini. My bad. But well, we can do mistakes, and all these numbers are really confusing when it comes to technical stuff. Too much numbers, that's why I'm leaving that to you if you want to read more about the numbers. It's SteelSeries.com. Apex 9 Mini. That's the one we're going to talk about soon. But first, let's talk about this Big Kahuna here, because this is where it all started. I've been gaming with this one for like 3 years or so. It's a big, huge keyboard. It is. It's a full-size keyboard with all the buttons you need for, I don't know what you need all of those buttons for when you're gaming. I don't need like half of them. That the other part is useless for me because I don't use them in CSGO, and not like in other games like Battlefield Leader or something like that. It's not like that I use a lot of, num keys on the right side of the keyboard so much. I don't need them. But maybe if you're doing flight simulator stuff, maybe you need them, but I don't do that kind of gaming, so I like to shoot people. That's why I play CSGO. Not people in particular, but I like to, do shooting up games. So that's what I do. CSGO is perfect for that. Anyways, so I bought this one. Apex 9 Mini. It is mini. It's this little mini dude here. You can hold up the previous one, the old one, and this is the mini. You see, it's a real difference. Mainly, I'm gonna put down this one on the floor like that. The biggest difference is that it's mini. Yeah, of course it is. But you don't have like the numpad on the side, and that's one is cut away, and you also don't have the function buttons, but you can address them to different. You can still address them if you hold down the function button, and then you have like F1 and F2 and F3 if you need them. You do if you're gonna vote someone out of the team, you need to push F1. There is no F1, but if you do like a function button, you can make it a F1. Speaking of making buttons to other buttons, you have this awesome software from SteelSeries that you need to download to get the full access to the keyboard. It's called GG. GG is the software SteelSeries use for all the products right now. So the whole product line is put into GG. GG is not new for SteelSeries. It's been around for a while, but it's really good right now. At the start, it was kind of, glitchy, we can say. But now it's really good, both for the headset. You can make a ridiculous good sound in those headsets with that GG, but you can also use it for the keyboard to address different keys to certain function that you would like to have. Like you can use double jump on the spacebar if you like to have that, or you can address the E button, call it the P instead, or if you need to do that, I don't know. But you can do lots of customization in GG software. And you can save that into presets. For example, if you're playing CSGO and you like to switch that function, so you just go into the GG and you're doing this customization number 2, which you just did before you started playing. So you can save all those presets like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not it's not hardcore IQ to do that. It's really going forward. This software is made for kids. It's so easy. This keyboard is solid. It's solid stuff. It weighs like a little baby. I think it feels like you have like a newborn baby in your hand, kind of. And it's so solid, steady on the table. You also have this. You can flip up here so that you get the right angle for the keys. And here is the most interesting part. It's a little hatchet. A tool. Yeah, that's a tool for the keys. So you can remove the keys and move them around if you like to. A function I never use, but maybe you do it. Speaking of the keys, the switches on this one is linear switches, which makes them super fast. Again, if you like to see how fast they are and how they adjust the speed, jump into SteelSeries.com and I'll tell you everything about it, because I will not. I will probably tell you the wrong thing, so I can just call it super fast. It is super fast. You can just look at the keys and press the buttons themselves, and your little dude starts to move all by themselves, right? So yeah, this keyboard, I can say this again, this keyboard is the fastest keys I ever used. It's ridiculous fast. It's like a Formula 1 keyboard. It's so, sensitive. So at the beginning when I started to game with this one, I bought the wrong stuff straight off, because I accidentally touched the button, like a little touch of it, and then I bought like a stun gun. I don't need a stun gun. Or I bought a Bison. I didn't like to have a Bison. It's so easy to buy wrong stuff or get wrong functions when you're not used to this responsive keyboards. That was actually the hardest part for me to get used to. The speed of the keys. Have you ever heard that before? A gamer that complains about the speed of the keys? Well, I'm not complaining, but jumping from a keyboard from the Stone Age into this future keyboard was a time travel. Believe me, it took me like 3 or 4 days to getting used to gaming with this keyboard, but when I got there, this was awesome. It really, took my gaming to a peak, and gaming become more fun than it was ever before, and jumping and shooting, and I started to hit stuff, and I ranked up. Yeah, I ranked up again. Now probably I will meet some Russian cheater that makes me rank down again. That's what's happening when you're playing on CSGO servers. It's shit. But anyways, on face it's much better. Just saying, it's much better. You don't rank down there. Not that easy, and there's not so many cheaters. They are, but not too many. That's another discussion. Let's talk about the keyboard, the Apex 9 from SteelSeries. It comes with the LEDs, which change colors, and you can adjust colors to which key you like to. It's not nothing new that either. All of the brands have that function, but still, this keyboard is the fastest I ever used. It's so responsive, it's ridiculous, and it couldn't be said too many times, because it is a beast. This keyboard is a beast, and it's looking good, and it's a perfect form and shape, and it's not too small, not even for my bananas here. Works perfectly. So the size, the step down of the size was not a problem. I became from this humongous keyboard from the Stone Age to this little mini keyboard in the future was not like the hardest part of it. It was like getting used to the keys that was so sensitive that it was like you just looked at them and you bought a bison. And you don't like to have a bison, especially not on an eco round. So yeah, I can really recommend this keyboard from SteelSeries. You can trust me on that one. I'm not paid to rave. This keyboard is just awesome. And if you have the whole product cycle with the mouse, headset and the keyboard, you're good to go the whole winter for great gaming, believe me. And the headset, I reviewed it in an earlier episode and it's still unbelievable good. And if you mix that up with this keyboard, you have like a legit pro gaming gear that will stay with you and it will never deny you. You can never complain about the gear. It's only about you when you miss that headshot. It's not about the stuff that you're using, because this stuff is so great that I'm so impressed. And I'm thinking SteelSeries right now have the prime. I have never seen them produce so much good stuff that is so high end that I fall off my chair when I'm gaming with it. It's great, guys. I mean, SteelSeries is doing great, and this is my favorite brand now overall. It's no excuse to not buy a SteelSeries if you like gaming. Their stuff is just good. So I will not rave anymore. Go out there, try it, and you will buy it. Doesn't matter. This keyboard costs 100 euros. It's totally worth the money if you like to have a great keyboard that is legit and will last at least 2 years if you don't throw it out of the window because you're losing against a Russian cheater. Besides that, just regular gaming, it will last forever. It's so solid. It's so solid. And it's so great. And the buttons are so nice. And yeah, the fitting, everything is so good with this keyboard that you need to try it. So if you're out for a great keyboard this winter, check out the SteelSeries Apex 9 Mini. They also have like a larger one, but it's not like huge large. It's just little extra num keys on the right side. That's it. So, well, yeah. Okay, guys. If you like my channel, you can subscribe here or jump in on my Instagram. I'm Leon Official, and I do stuff about biking as well. But this winter I will mix some technical stuff, and I will talk about cameras, and I will talk about gaming gears, and I will talk about bikes, and you know, stuff. So hang in there, be my friend. Yeah, it would be nice. Thumbs up or something like that. Make a comment what you like to see, stuff like that. I will respond to you. Okay, see you. Peace, arrivederci. I'm out.